What's up, family? It's your boy here today. Came to talk to you about something new I picked up actually a few months back. This was a gun that I had been looking at, but every time I went to a store and I seen it, either the prices were a little too high for what I believed it was worth at the time, or I just started feeling on the slide and was like, I couldn't get over it. So as you can see right now, you can see CZ, all right? The box, our box. We're gonna do a quick unboxing, first impressions. I have not shot this yet. I plan on doing a few modifications to it as well. So we'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let's get to it. Skip past this for right now. Hard case, soft interiors. You get a few things with it. Cleaning rods, books, locks for your firearm as it is. I did have the original optic plate mounted, of course, or the iron sights, which I have removed. I went with two versions. I went with a CZ Cajun Gunworks one that I did not like. If I have a picture of it, I'll show you. It's set too low and it had too much space. And then I believe I went with the Impact Machine version instead, which I think was a little better. You get some Allen keys and stuff to go with it as well. And it comes with 2 magazines. For this price point, and you know what the price point is, I think they should be coming out with 3 magazines. The 2 magazines just isn't working for me. But that's enough about the box. Let's go ahead and get into what I actually picked up. And that would be the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. And what can I say? The gun feels amazing. The fit and finish of it for a production gun. This is a gun imported from Czech Republic, made in Czech Republic, but it has the CZ USA stamp on it. They know what they're doing. CZ is a popular brand, especially when it comes to sports shooting, competition shooting. They have a lot of great guns, a lot of race type guns. The reason why I wanted it was because I love how it looks and the fact that it's a steel, well, it's a metal frame. It's a steel slide, steel barrel, but an aluminum frame, but just an all metal gun. I love all metal guns. Now I've done a few things to it, so let's cover that real quick. I added the TLR 7 HLX, so you can see that right here, and that fits almost pretty much flush with it, honestly. Yeah, it's right there, it's flush with it, no issues. I did add the Impact Machines sight to it, or optic plate to it. Impact Machines optic plate to it. As you can see, it has a front bump there, and then it had a bump right here to kind of let your optics sit in there. The other version, like I said, all that was just straight up, just a metal piece straight across. Now I went with the O-Sight S on it. Honestly, I love it. It is a enclosed optic. I think it looks great. Now, since I don't have a rear sight, that was one of the reasons why I went with this, because it already has a rear sight cut into the optic, the red dot itself. So I am able to co-witness with the original sights, or with the original front sight, and then with the rear sight that's on here, just in case the dot goes down for any reason. Now, let's go over why I didn't like the gun. And I still have a problem with it. It's the slide. This, I get it, the height over bore is supposed to help with ensuring that you have a flatter shooting gun, not flat shooting, but a flatter shooting gun. That slide is so thin, like it's hard to grip it. And let me go ahead and show y'all real quick. Empty, right? Empty. But it is, I don't know how to say it, other than it's just so thin. Like it's more of a press checker than an actual racking the slide. For me, I have to go with the optic itself to use it, to rack the slide, to reach back here and get it. Well, part of the optic plate, because it's just so thin up front, and I don't know how, I just ain't used to it yet. I guess that's all I can say. I'm not used to it yet. So that was a complaint for me. The other complaint for me is, of course, the trigger. I am not a fan of double action, single action triggers. I'm ex-military. We used to carry the Beretta 9mm. It was a double action, single action. And when I used to go to firing range, especially when I was first learning how to shoot guns, that double action, that long pull, honestly, I don't like it, especially if it's a heavy pull, because when you're pulling it, it's so heavy, it jerks your arm or your hand over to the right side if you're right-handed, and then if you're left-handed, to the left side, because that pull is so heavy. And it's just something that you have to realize that you're doing and understand what's going on. Now, of course, in the heat of the moment, you're just pulling, you're not paying attention to it. But when you're actually trying to learn your fundamentals and realize what you're doing wrong and why you're not shooting the way you should be, that's it. Now, single action, that single action pull from where it's at is amazing. So from right there, that feels great when you're in single action. But if you're not in single action and you're in double action, that long pull is extremely frustrating, and I hate double action, single action. Now, I bought this after they announced the Shadow 2 carry, and as much as I like how that looks, I wasn't going to go with it. And the reason why is because, again, I don't like double action, single action, so I will be turning this into a single action pistol. So for me, I do not like double action. I already bought my kit from Cajun Gunworks, so I just need to go ahead and install it and go from there. Now, as far as other stuff goes, the safeties, you know, this has a safety like a 1911, 2011, right? Or anything else. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm fine with having the safety. And a lot of people complain about it's too flush with the gun. I don't know if you can see that. Which for 2011s to me is a problem because I ride the safety, but on a gun like this that's so small, it doesn't bother me, and I'm able to flip it with no issues. Now, do I wish it was maybe a little more tactile? No, I don't, and that's because it's so flush, so you can come on and off of it. You have the slide stop, slide release. It's fine. I think it's where it needs to be. No issues, no complaints. I'm able to get to it. I'm able to hit it, no problems at all, so I'm not complaining about that. Also, what I love about the CZ is the removable grips. Now, I've already bought new grips for it, haven't installed them yet, but you're able to remove the grips. I love how the mag release is drilled and tapped, and you can go ahead and change that out. Like, I love the customized stuff, but I don't like paying to have it sent off somewhere. Now, the grip itself, it feels good in the hands. Of course, you could change out the grips, but it feels great. Like, I have no complaints. The beaver tail is perfect in my opinion. The undercut right there is perfect. The undercut right next to the trigger guard is perfect. I wish there was a little bit more grip on the back strap and on the front, but for most people it works. No complaints there. Now, this is DLC coated, which is great. Prefer DLC coating over a Cerakote. I think a little bit later on, if I decide to, depending on how it shoots, I might get the barrel ported. And if I do that, I think I'm gonna go with a PVD coating on the barrel itself. Now that I got it in hand, I finally buckled down and went ahead and purchased it. I'm happy with my purchase. I just need to take it to the range, shoot it. Hopefully it shoots flawlessly. I did buy a holster for it already through QVO Tactical. So I did purchase their new Wingman holster, and I got the light bearing version, of course, for the TLR7 HLX. This will also work with the TLR7X, but great fitting, no issues. But if you do use a TLR7X, that's fine. I would always get the holster for the TLR7 HLX, and then you could just fit the other one with no problems. So I would roll with that. If you need specs, I'll go ahead and put the specs right here real quick for you to see. All right, but overall, I think it's a nice gun. I just need to get over the fact that the slide is really, really thin, and it's currently oversprung. Overall, I like the gun. We'll see how it shoots to see if I love it, but it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all, but the height over bore is great. I think this gun will shoot well. I think I'm gonna love this gun, and I'm gonna love tinkering with it as far as appearances go. And it's just gonna be a fun gun. So let's keep this video short. My first impressions of the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. I love it. I'm glad I picked it over the CZ Shadow 2 carry. I didn't want a decocker because you can't go into a single fire gun. You can't change it straight into a single fire gun. You have to keep the double action, and I hate double action. So, all right, so there you have it. CZ Shadow 2 Compact. Go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate yourself, appreciate those you love, appreciate those that love you, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, peace.